Metallica was inspired by this anti-war book. In 1988, Metallica released their hit album And Justice for All, and with it saw the release of one of their most famous songs, One. In this song, the narrator speaks about the surreal state of affairs they're dealing with after losing a large portion of their body after stepping on a landmine. All they can do is think and exist, nothing else. They're consumed by darkness. This premise is essentially the same thing that happens to the main character of a book called Johnny Got His Gun. After losing his sight, hearing, mouth, and limbs, the World War I soldier Joe Bonham is confined to a hospital bed where he's kept alive through various technological equipment like a feeding tube and other machinery. Throughout a large majority of the book, Joe reminisces about the past and tries to use his limited senses to try to connect to the world around him, like figuring out how to tell time and finding a way to communicate with the nurses looking after him. The song references Joe's mention of being stuck back in the womb, his inability to know when he is awake or asleep, his inability to remember certain things like chapters from books he's read, to feel to scream without being able to, among other things. The title One could be referring to Joe's monologue about how people never believe a life-changing but unlikely event will ever happen to them. For example, Joe brings up how people don't expect themselves to win the lottery, or expect themselves to be the victim of an unfortunate but very unlikely circumstance because those things don't happen to everyday people all the time. It's a 1 in a million chance, but here Joe is, in a very unlikely circumstance, the 1 in a million.